procession. In respect of this occasion, I ask that you please take your seats and remind you to turn off any electronic devices. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise, if you are able, for the procession of the graduates and remain standing for the academic procession.
Welcome to the fall convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We begin by acknowledging that we are gathered here today on the traditional and unceded territories of the Coast Salish people who have lived here for millennia. Our university region includes the Swasan, the Musqueam, the Semiahmoo, the Katzie, the Kikot, and the Coquitlam peoples, and of course the Kwantlen, who bestowed their name on this university. We thank all of our First Nations for sharing their land and resources with us in friendship and in peace. Our elder in residence, Lekayton, is here to bless the convocation. Please remain standing if you are able.
Good afternoon, my dear ones. To all of the families who have entered the House of Knowledge of KPU today with a good, strong heart, mind, with honor, dignity, grace, everything that follows your family footsteps. To the students who will always be here for us and our children's children to make change in the world that is going to benefit all people. I welcome you to the day because it's important for us to know the strong mind and heart, the heartbeat in this room right now. My people would call that Lat Samat, one heart, one mind. Today we get to witness this, and today we get to witness the family joining shoulder to shoulder with our children and our children's children. To all those on the platform, you worked very hard to get our students prepared for the next part of their journey. We have many journeys in our lives, but education is one of the strongest points. You will always be remembered as that strong person in your classroom, and you will always be remembered as those who got you to where you are today in a good way, knowing there's a purpose in life. That strong purpose in life will always be the one to make sure that this world is a better place to live for all people. And to those people who have traveled the farthest, welcome, welcome, and have a safe journey home as well. Haitsapka, all my relations.
Thank you, Lekayton. Please remain standing if you're able for the singing of O Canada, led by Adam Chila, a student in KPU's music program, accompanied on piano by Tilden Webb.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Adam. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2018 graduates. My name is Alan Davis. I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of credentials and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville. From our Foundation Board, Dr. Ken Hahn and Dr. Peter Ponevidikoff. Representing the KPU Board of Governors, Kim Rose. From the KPU Alumni Association Board, Vikram Bubba and Ryan Keher. The members of our faculty who are with us today. Our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras. Vice President External Affairs, Marlene Graziano. Associate Vice President Academics, Dr. Steve Cardwell. The University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation, Zena Mitchell. Vice Provost for Students, Dr. Jane Fee. The Interim Dean of the School of Business, Stephanie Howes. Associate Deans of the School of Business, Dr. Louis Vialba and Darren Francis. Vice Provost Teaching and Learning and Interim AVP Research, Dr. Stephanie Chu. University Librarian, Todd Mundell. The Vice Chair of Senate, Dr. David Burns, and the Executive Director of Marketing and Recruitment, Joanne Saunders. And also with us today is the Distinguished Alumna Award recipient, Kristen Ash. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. Chancellor Melville, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni. Welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Fall Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this afternoon, pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on this stage as your Chancellor? I didn't know then where following that passion would lead me, but I do know this. People who are successful find success through passion. Everyone starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave with you today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is, when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. These include the award-winning CEO of a multi-million-dollar company operating right here in Surrey, two grads who have opened a widely successful Hong Kong-inspired sweet shop in Vancouver, a leading neuropsychologist helping children in the US, and the head of Kosovo's Department for Euro-Atlantic Integration. You can read some of these inspiring stories in the KPU Alumni magazine that was placed on your seat. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. The university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredibly impactful way. Today you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we help make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Nicholas Stanley will address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Nicholas graduates today with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management degree. Nicholas.
I want to start off by congratulating all of my fellow graduates of Fall 2018. We made it. This is an incredibly special occasion in all of our lives, and I'm deeply honored to represent all of you up here. I'd like to thank all of the parents, family, instructors, and KPU staff for being here today. Without all of your support, this event wouldn't be possible. To get to this point, we've all put in tremendous effort, hundreds to perhaps thousands of hours of study time, survived mental breakdowns, and all while working part-time and trying to maintain relationships and somewhat of a social life. Getting your degree is no easy feat. It took us all years of hard work and dedication, and we should all feel incredibly proud. I know I do. Earlier this year in the spring, I was completing my practicum courses. I finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I felt like I was a real businessman. I felt like I knew so much and that I had overcome so many challenges. I was supremely confident. My best friends and I were all going to walk across the stage triumphantly and celebrate together all of our years of hard work, and it was a great time in my life. Then suddenly, things really took a turn for the worse. I was casually talking to my mom about our upcoming European cruise, and she mentioned the dates. And I remember looking at my calendar and saying, Mom, you know you're gonna miss my convocation, right? Man, the look on her face, it was disbelief that slowly morphed into panic and finally settled into devastation. She cried a lot, I cried a bit. She tried so hard to move the trip around, but unfortunately there was no way it could be done. So finally we all accepted that my parents were going to miss their son's convocation because they'd accidentally booked a holiday. So just a small oversight, I suppose. About 2 weeks later, I received a letter from the graduation office informing me that I didn't have enough credits to graduate. So you can imagine how devastating a message like that would be to someone who had already mentally checked out and was ready for the next chapter of his life. So a fourth-year business student who knew how to start a small business from scratch had failed to ensure he had taken all the required courses to complete his degree. And so the icing on the cake, the missing class was a general elective. I literally wanted to die. Long story short, I enrolled in my final class, completed it, and applied for the fall convocation, and so here I am. And the beauty in all of this is that my parents didn't book another cruise for this ceremony and have blessed me with their presence. So perhaps things all worked out for the better. Are there lessons to be learned here? Yes, I think so. The first is that as we begin to accomplish our goals in our careers, we'll become confident, and this is normal and to be expected. But we mustn't forget to pay attention to the details or get ahead of oneself, because when this happens, life will sit us right back in our place, and sometimes this is done in a brutal way. The second lesson I learned is that life goes on. Yes, it was a stupid and embarrassing mistake, but people aren't perfect. We make mistakes, and that's okay. So we have to remember to laugh things off and persevere, regardless of how long it takes to accomplish our goals and how many setbacks there are. Life rewards those who keep going despite failure. Failure and experience are the greatest teachers of all, in my opinion, and I know that I'll undoubtedly fail at many things in my career, but I feel confident moving forward because although I may not have all the answers, I have the skills and the grit to overcome any challenges I'm faced with. I leave KPU as a logical and critical thinker, a public speaker, a negotiator, and someone who can articulate and express their ideas and defend them when questioned. All of these skills that we've developed have prepared us, I think, very well for successful careers. I'd now like to give some special thanks. Many graduates know that our dedicated instructors were sometimes ruthless and unforgiving in their marking and feedback, but I think I'd be hard-pressed to find a student who doesn't appreciate it now. Our instructors wanted us to succeed, they just didn't want us to have it without really deserving it first. I have tremendous respect for all instructors here at KPU, and on behalf of all fellow graduates, we thank you for preparing us for the brutality and reality of the real world, and for giving so much of your time to help us when we needed it. And of course, we can't forget our friends, our families, especially our parents, and girlfriends or boyfriends who supported us in our darkest times. Without my parents and friends, I most certainly would not be standing up here today. So on behalf of all graduates, we thank you for all of your love and your support. For those of you like me who are no longer taking classes at KPU, rejoice in the fact that you'll never have to deal with the Tim Hortons lineup ever again. Despite the horrendous lineups, I do think Tim Hortons also deserves some thanks, and I'd even go as far as to say that I owe part of my degree to medium double-doubles and everything bagels with cream cheese. I want to conclude by asking you all to not waste the blood, sweat, and tears you've put into your education by having average careers. Don't just find a job and become miserable because you hate your work. Go out there, represent KPU with pride, and find something you're passionate about and chase it relentlessly. 10 years down the road, I want to read about famous KPU alumni who built something beautiful and unique. I don't want Ryan Reynolds to be the most famous KPU student to have ever existed. So thank you very much, and remember to celebrate responsibly tonight.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. Fine words. We will now certify the graduands. Would the graduands please rise? Chancellor Melville, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that the graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled, and I invest with you all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to the credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
We will now present each of our graduates to the convocation. Dr. Jane Fee will present the graduates, assisted by Zena Mitchell, the University Registrar. Offering congratulations to each graduate as they cross the stage will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of the School of Business, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, please return to your seats as directed by the marshals after crossing the stage. We will try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has crossed the stage. But vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Dr. Fee, when you're ready.
We will now recognize the graduates of the School of Business. Post-Baccalaureate Diploma in Human Resources Management, Rootmeet Maan. Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting, Cooperative Education Option, Kinglan Nicole Guan. With distinction, Derek Matthew Lowes. Prabdeep Singh Nahal. Dalton Renale Son. With distinction, Patrick Yosef Castanito San Mateo. Simarjeet Kaur Sandhu. Armandeep Singh Sidhu. Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting, Ron Mark Salvador Balas. Manbir Singh Binning. Lisa Helene Black. Ophelia Angela Bonadi. Bradley Jordan Byrne. Gurbinder Singh Chahal. Trent Chauvet. Yanan Chen. Man Yu Chow. With distinction, Manraj Singh Dhaliwal. Karen Diane Ding. Arun Gonya. Gursimran Singh Griwal. Shui Hao. Philip Dallas Jarvis. Varinder Kaur. Adrian Yi Tung La. Edmund Chun Hong Lee. Simranpreet Man. Allison Jane Mitchell. Harjovan Singh Nagra. Hasibullah Naziri. Rajbir Rai. Jagdeep Randawa. Maria Cristina Rosales. Harveer Samra. Sukhdeep Samra. Karen Grace Sabulin. Harkanwaljit Singh. Sandeep Singh. Tracy Tang. Jovan Zhuo Feng Teo. Jialin Wang. Bachelor of Business Administration in Entrepreneurial Leadership, Kevin Choi. Satinder Singh Sidhu. Bachelor of Business Administration in Human Resources Management, Gurleen Singh Bajwa. Kyle Andrew Gondos. Ramandeep Kaur. Changkai Wang. Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management, Cooperative Education Option, Julie Ann Fermill. Tanya Hutchison. Jennifer Trong. Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management, Andrew Basil. Rianne Louise Brown. Chriselle Melissa Chong. Jacob Kenneth Dornbush. Mohammed Salem Grebi. Jiaming Huang. Ying Yung Kwok. Claudia Puseljic. Zen Saizupatwan. Bianca Yukke So. Nicholas Stanley. Karn Tour. Terry Yuen. Jie-Ying Zhu. Nancy Zwick. Bachelor of Technology in Information Technology, Dominic Gatchalian. Yu Feng Sun. Diploma in Accounting, Sagrika Abrol. Jasleen Kaur Aulak. Jason Bajwa. Gurpreet Kaur Chahal. Ivan Chung. Shahad Mohammed El Hayek. Harika Singh Karbanda. Sanju Monga. Philip Cyril del Castillo Rivera. Kuldeep Singh. Kiranjot Kaur Apol. Leanne Shea. Ziyu Yang. Hong Zhu. Diploma in Business Administration, Peilin Fan. San Meng. Diploma in Business Management, Harpreet Singh Bhagtana. Simran Bhatia. Shuzhen Chen. Mandeep Kumar Girdhar. Ruth Leah Ondigo Jenkins. Kuljinder Kaur. Prabdeep Kaur. Sarwinder Kaur. Tina King. Luan Hong Nguyen. Sandra Yan. Chengxin Zhu. Diploma in Computer Information Systems, Cooperative Education Option with Distinction, Kizar Ahmed. Arshdeep Kaur. Marcus Nardizi. Harman Singh Ratanpal. Diploma in Computer Information Systems, Jaskaran Singh Arora. Arvinder Singh Bandal. Anmal Singh Brar. Navneet Kaur Brar. Grant Brasia. With distinction, Nahit Jindal. Mankiranjot Kaur Kalan. Kirandeep Kaur. Lovepreet Kaur. Gaganpreet Singh Man. Narpinder Singh Saharan. Inderjeet Singh. Lavika Singh. Matthew Hua Hong Tran. Diploma in General Business Studies, Chow Bai. Sukhmanpreet Kaur. Jiwen Liang. Kalin Ashan Singh. Netarpal Singh. Chi Shi. Certificate in Accounting, Laura Kenya. Xiao Wu. Certificate in General Business Studies, Ramneek Kaur. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the School of Business, and this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Let everyone get back to their seats. And once they do that, I'm going to give you a chance to acknowledge your family and friends, those who supported you during your studies. I'd like you to stand up and turn around and make some noise. All right, that's enough. Sit down. We do that afterwards. Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. Salvador Ferreras will present the Student Award.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. The President's Outstanding Graduate Award is presented annually and is meant to encourage KPU students in all fields of study to excel in their program choice and participate in university student and community activities that benefit others. The President's Outstanding Graduate Award for a diploma program is awarded to Nehit Jindal. After graduating from high school in India, Nahit began traveling, quickly discovering his interest in exploring other cultures and different ways of life. His passion for multiculturalism and desire to see the world brought him to Canada and ultimately KPU, where he began studying computer information systems. As a student, he dedicated his time to sharing his knowledge and helping others however he could, both on and off campus. Volunteering regularly for events, Nahit was active as a peer advisor, answering questions about KPU services, showing others how to find information they need, and supporting fellow students. His volunteerism continued as an orientation leader, where he welcomed new students to the university, sharing experiences, leading campus tours, and creating a fun and inclusive environment for everyone around him. A Dean's Honor Roll student, Nahit's instructors regularly urged fellow students to connect with him as a Learning Center tutor, and he spoke on behalf of the Learning Centers to new students, offering strategies for goal setting, time management, and more. Now, Nahit plans to begin a career in IT, continuing to grow and learn as a leader. Actually, as for our conversation earlier today, he just got a job just yesterday, so that career is well on the way. Congratulations, Nahit.
The Distinguished Alumni Award recognizes those KPU alumni who have enhanced the reputation of the university through their outstanding career, public service, community service, athletics, arts and culture, or academic achievements. The Distinguished Alumni Award is awarded to Kristen Ash. Kristen Ash came to KPU after completing a nursing diploma in the mid-90s. Feeling she could make a more significant contribution on the management side of healthcare, she felt KPU was the place that could help leverage her real-world knowledge with progressive and practical training in business principles. Graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration in 2003, Kristen launched her first business the following spring, which was later acquired and merged with Nurse Next Door. During her time with the organization, Kristen was responsible for growing the highly successful international franchise, but she did not stop there. Taking on leadership and consulting roles in healthcare, Kristen managed the development, construction, and opening operations of Bear Creek Villa, a seniors living facility in Surrey, and currently works as the executive director of the Fraser Northwest Division of Family Practice. I should also mention that during all this, she also completed an MBA at Athabasca University. In recognition of her significant business accomplishments, Kristen was named one of Vancouver's top 40 under 40 business leaders in 2014 and has received numerous accolades throughout her career. A proud KPU alumna, Kristen is always willing to give back to her alma mater, serving on KPU's Board of Governors, including a stint as board chair, the KPU Senate, the Board of Directors for the KPU Alumni Association, an association she was instrumental in forming over a decade ago, and continues to share her knowledge now as a faculty member in the School of Business. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, Kristen Ash. Zena Mitchell will now provide a welcome to the newest members of the KPU alumni community.
Thank you, President Davis. Good afternoon, everyone. We now get to bring the ceremony full circle. Graduates, it was just over an hour ago I was giving you instructions about how things would unfold once the ceremony was underway. I then had the privilege of greeting each of you personally before you made your way across the stage. And now I have the honor of officially welcoming you into the KPU alumni community. I do that not only as Master of Convocation, but as your university registrar and as a proud KPU alumna myself. It was quite a number of years ago now. I was right where you are, holding my parchment full of pride, having just completed my studies here at KPU. I'm now delighted to extend my sincerest congratulations to you, our newest graduates, and to your loved ones, and on behalf of your alumni community, to say welcome. Welcome to an alumni community that now numbers nearly 56,000. The word alumni is derived from the Latin word alire, which means to nourish or foster. As you leave your student status behind and become alumni of this incredible university, I hope you will remember KPU as a place where your mind was nourished and where you built the foundation on which you will now navigate your career path, a place where thought truly does meet action. Just when you thought your journey at KPU had come to an end, I'm here to tell you this is just the beginning as new alumni. You've received a superb education from this university, and we look forward to hearing about your future achievements. There will be many of them, I'm sure. You are now all KPU ambassadors in the workplace, in the community, around the world. Carry the KPU banner proudly as you embark on the next part of your journey, and know that your success is our success, and we will always be rooting for you. We will always be championing your achievements. We will always be with you. The KPU alumni community is your lifelong connection to your alma mater. We strive to provide you with relevant resources to help build and maintain your success, including rewards and benefits exclusive to our alumni. KPU alumni are all over the world. They're doing incredible things. They're making it better. They're making it more interesting. They're making it theirs. So welcome to this esteemed community where you can inspire and be inspired by your fellow graduates. We wish you every success, every joy, every triumph, and look forward to staying in touch. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Zina. Before we close, I would be remiss in not pointing out that I was with Chancellor and honorary KPU graduate Dr. George Melville in Victoria on September the 20th to see him receive the Order of British Columbia, the highest order in the land, from the Lieutenant Governor Janet Austin, who's also an honorary graduate of KPU. Dr. Melville. KPU is a university for our times, a Polytechnic university, open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success and to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. Certainly all the evidence we have from employers and alumni is that we achieve these goals in many ways. And beyond that, KPU is part of a global community of thousands of universities founded upon and dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice. And they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study, whether it's business, management, or IT. In order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and learners and their right and responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, though we're still very young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. The pomp and the ceremony reminds us all of the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and foster on behalf of society. So keep up the tradition. Whatever your line of work, try always to be open and skeptical, questioning, respectful, and kind. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all that you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. Nicholas, thank you very much for your inspiring speech. There was some great advice there, I think not just for graduates, but for all of us. Don't be miserable. Don't be average. Follow your passion. Find your passion. I'm sure Dr. Melville heard that very loudly and clearly. He said the same thing. Find your passion and chase it relentlessly. And to his credit, that's what Ryan Reynolds did. Now it's your turn. So go forth, if you haven't got one already, and I know most of you have, but take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated, those 3 little words that mean so much. Get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who've been involved in the planning and execution of the ceremonies this week. I invite you to join us at the reception across the way in Surrey, Maine, or outside in the sunshine for hugs and photos. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation. Please stand if you're able and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. Thank you.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.